Mr. Craig David, welcome.
What's going on?
Now, Craig, got to ask you this question because I've heard before of certain pop stars, I'm not going to mention any names, who, when introducing a girl, have played their own records.
Terrible.
Have you ever done that?
It's not a good look.
That's not a good look at all.
I've heard all kind of stories about me sort of playing music and stuff while other things are going on, like my own tunes, and I'm just like, who would do that? So like, rather than sort of put Marvin Gaye's sort of Sexual Healing on,
yeah.
I'm sort of like rocking sort of 7 Days in the background, sort of Rise and Fall or something. But how's that going to really happen? I mean, it's like slightly put you off your game. I'm not sure.
Now, I saw you at Ronnie Scott's, the really intimate kind of jazz club, world famous jazz club, and it was just one of the best live things I've ever seen. How are you going to be able to replicate that when there's like 5,000–6,000 people in a room? How can you get that kind of feeling of intimacy?
I spoke to the engineer, he just said if you turn it up a little bit, yeah,
turn it up to 11.
It's funny that it just goes at that little bit of extra distance.
What about giant screens and kind
slightly
of
bigger speakers,
and get yourself cloned, genetically cloned, and people wandering around the venue, tapping on people's shoulders, going and singing a bit.
It's costly that, but I think
illegal. Obviously,
yeah,
to clone human beings.
It might take a little while to do that, but I wanted to try and go that out this year, but sort of like in May. But it could be a good idea, maybe a couple of years down the line. Do you know what I mean?
Always rely on me for the good suggestions.
Right.
Ever eaten anything really freaky when you're on tour? Because I remember DJing in Thailand a few times and weird.
Someone tried to put
deep fried insects.
Someone did try and put some gherkins in that club sandwich. I mean.
Oh, that's freaky. That's strange. Oh, that's. See, now that's the end of a conversation. We were doing the end of conversation game earlier on, where you walk past someone, and you say something very, very weird, just to get a reaction out of them. Something like, the doctor said it would have been a lot easier to remove if it hadn't been a pineapple. You know, those kinds of things, right? And then you walk past people, and I thought the gherkin one, there was a lot of people that texted in things gherkin related.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I can imagine.
To 1999.
Yeah.
Back to Southampton,
right?
Yeah? I mean, you sort of thinking why of all places, yeah. But back to the garage scene was just starting, just forming. Right. We had like those big tracks, Tina and More, Never Gonna Let You Go, was back to back, Closer Than Close by Rosie Gaines.
Yeah.
The Night Crawlers with Push the Feeling on, all that kind of stuff was happening. I had to jump back there to sort of see how it was from the outset. To stand back, watch the DJ kind of crossing over the Artful Dodger starting to explode. Seeing how it all started, that would be a good little look for me. To kind of go back and see how it is, because I think it's to come back 360 now. That's sort of starting now.
Absolutely.
With the new title of Baseline, which is still Speed Garage from what it was before, but it's now something called something different.
Yeah, H2O, of course, we just heard, and T2.